Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this right triangle ABC and this circle with a center O put together, as you can see in this given diagram, such that the side BC of this right triangle is tangent to this circle at this point E. And moreover, the side length AB is 3 units, whereas this chord length AD is 3 units as well. And furthermore, this segment CD length is 1 unit. And now our task is to calculate the radius of this circle. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this circle. I'm going to label the radius of this circle as lowercase r. And now we are going to find the value of radius lowercase r. And now let's recall the tangent-secant theorem. As you can see in this given diagram, we can see this PA is the tangent and PC is the secant. Then according to this tangent-secant theorem, we could write PA square is going to be equal to PB times PC. In other words, the square of this tangent is going to be equal to the segment PB times this whole secant PC, as you can see in this given equation. And now we are going to apply this tangent-secant theorem on this given problem. And our tangent segment is EC. So therefore we could write EC square is going to be equal to this segment CD, which is I can write CD over here, times this whole secant AC. So I can write times AC over here. So let's go ahead and fill in the blank. So EC square is going to be equal to CD is simply 1 times this AC is whole length is going to be 3 plus 1 is going to give us 4. So this is going to be times 4. So therefore we could write EC square is going to be equal to 4. And now I am going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore we could see that our segment EC length is going to be positive 2 units. So therefore our this segment EC length turns out to be 2. And now let's focus on this right triangle ABC. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is going to be this whole AC, that is going to be 3 plus 1 is going to make it 4 units, whereas our this leg AB is 3 units, and this is our BC leg. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got BC square plus 3 square is going to be equal to 4 square. Let's simplify it. So this is going to be BC square plus 9 equal to 16. And now I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. So therefore we could see this cancels out. So therefore BC square is going to be equal to 7. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. So therefore our BC length is going to be square root of 7. So therefore our this whole side BC length turns out to be square root of 7. And now let's make an observation. We know that this EC segment length is 2. So therefore this tiny BE length has got to be square root of 7 minus 2. And here's our next step. I am going to connect this center O with this point of tangent CE, as you can see in this next step. And now we know that this OE is our radius lowercase r. And now let's recall the circle theorem. According to this theorem, the angle between the radius and the tangent line will always be exactly 90 degrees. So no wonder this angle has got to be a 90-degree angle, since this is our radius lowercase r and this is our tangent line. And in this next step, I have dropped this perpendicular OF on this side AB. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this OF length is going to be equal to this BE length. So therefore, this segment OF length is going to be square root of 7 minus 2 as well. And furthermore, this segment BF length is going to be equal to this OE length, and we know this is our radius lowercase r. So therefore FB length has got to be lowercase r radius as well. And we know that this whole side AB length is 3. So therefore this remaining segment AF length has got to be 3 minus lowercase r. So therefore this segment AF length turns out to be 3 minus r. Now in this next step, I am going to connect this center O with this point A as well, as you can see in this next step. And now let's make an observation. We can see this AO is the radius of this circle. So I'm going to label this one as lowercase r. And now let's focus on this tiny right triangle AFO right here. And we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again. A square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our hypotenuse is radius r, whereas our two other legs are 3 minus r and square root of 7 minus 2. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got 3 minus r whole square plus likewise square root of 7 minus 2 whole square equals to r square. And now let's recall this famous identity. A minus b whole square could be written as a square plus b square minus 2 times ab. And we are going to apply this identity on these two binomials on the left hand side of this equation. So therefore we could write this thing as 9 plus r square minus 6 times r, plus likewise that's going to be 7 plus 4 minus 4 times square root of 7 is going to be equal to r square. And now we can see this r square and this r square, this is gone. And now let's go ahead and combine these like terms. So therefore we could write 9 plus 7 plus 4 is going to give us 20 minus 4 times square root of 7 minus 6 times r equal to 0. And now I'm going to move this 6 times r on the other side. So therefore we could write 6 times r is going to be equal to 20 minus 4 times square root of 7. And here we can see we got 2 in common. So therefore we could write 6 times r equals to 2 times 10 minus 2 times square root of 7. And now I'm going to divide both sides by 6 to isolate radius r. This 6 and 6 is gone. So therefore our radius lowercase r is going to be equal to, we could see 2 and 6 reduced to 1/3. So therefore our radius lowercase r is going to be 10 minus 2 times the square root of 7 all over 3 units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, our radius turns out to be 10 minus 2 times square root of 7 all over 3 units. And that is going to be approximately equal to 1.57 units as well. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.